Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But if I am expressing myself as a gender, I am not addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine. So please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Cancer, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the crosswatcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that these chapters are not being visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters also in the description box below. So if you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Cancer, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Cancer, please. And everything that is for their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Cancer. King of Cups, there you are, your energy. Being the King of Cups speaks more about emotional maturity, in that state of being that you learned everything that you needed to learn without letting unpleasant circumstances define your present or your future, because you know how to take only the lesson and leave everything else go. This is why you are being and maintaining that warm-heartedness of yourself, and this is why people are feeling drawn towards you in order to give them advice, because you know how to take care of their feelings. You know how to express yourself in such a manner so that you don't hurt anybody, even if you have what you need to communicate, it's not so pleasant, or you find a way to communicate, to be true to yourself, to be true to the communication, but without hurting anybody. Because you learned and you know how it is for others to do otherwise, and you don't want to do that. This is the maturity that you have. This is what I'm speaking about. This is you coming out in your own energy, being in balance, maintaining that balance, keeping your own cup, your own feelings to yourself. Maybe You need sometimes, in order to feel really comfortable with others, to open yourself, but that doesn't mean that you are closed. You're just precautious. Let's see. For Cancer, please. Best messages for Cancer, please. Ten of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. It didn't came out in reverse, but it was like this. I hope I remember this. The Magician. The Sun. There you are again, the King of Cups. Eight of Cups. Page of Swords and Queen of Swords. At the bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Pentacles. It's the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Ace of Pentacles. Like any aces, these are new opportunities that are being handed to us by divinity. Speaking about Pentacles, it speaks about new opportunities, new association, new partnerships that can lead to new beginnings that are prosperous, that are abundant, that can be like a golden opportunity that will lead you towards having everything that you are in need of in order to build the life that you want, to be a success, to be of great success, to new openings, new doors are opening towards yourself in order to be able to materialize what you want in your life. And having the Sun here for sure, but it tells us about the journey. It tells us about, you came out at the bottom of the deck when I split the deck and I told you what the King of Cups means to me. But you had an experience that was at all pleasant, a very hard lesson. One of the hardest, if not the hardest, because it involved the Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords is betrayal. It's feeling like you are being betrayed, like it took you by surprise, and not so much. You had to deal with somebody that is very vicious. Not only they stabbed you and you didn't saw that coming, or it was a surprise the way that they acted, the way that the people that were involved, they are really vicious, because they stab you and then they make sure that you really are down. And this is the kind of people situation, circumstances, energies you had to deal. And it's hard to not let yourself be not only burdened by, but to drag you down. But you found that it's, just look at this fish, how it's being nudged by the energy of the King of Cups. It finds that needed energy to jump, to let go of it, let go of everything. You read it, it was hard. It feels like a little death when it happens. But the good news is that what's worse is already behind you. And because of such a hard experience, we start and put ourselves those important questions in our life. How did I got here? What can I do in order to overcome this? What did I needed to learn from this experience? Because we only experience things that can lead us to certain lessons, in the sense that we can get some wisdom, get the wisdom behind the experience. And you did that, and because you did that, you only took the lesson and let everything else go. And you listen to your intuition and you follow your path, because it's sure. Eight of Cups, it's putting everything in order and leaving it behind, because for sure your soul, it's not any longer in this situation. It's no brainer. Why would you stay in such a situation? Even if it's hard, it's complicated, but you know, I have to leave it. I have to follow my guidance. I have to go on my path and leave everything behind. Take only the lesson. Make sure that I rebalance emotionally so that I can move along without holding grudge. And this is it. I take the lesson at everything else. I'm letting go, because you know at a certain level, at the soul level, that you need to listen to your heart in order for you to be able to go in search of what's missing, the Two of Cups, so that you can get to the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment at its highest. And you are doing that. And maybe Wheel of Fortune, at this moment, because it was so impactful, and because of the viciousness of the situation, the characters that were involved, you may felt like it's speaking about destiny. And usually we look at destiny in two ways. I'm only taking the two opposites. We can look at destiny as everything is being written. I have no saying in it. Whatever I'm doing, it's not changing anything. I'm not doing anything, but everything is happening to me. And this is the way that we are putting ourselves in a victim mode. In a degree or other, we all do that. Or because of such episodes in our life, at first we feel like a victim, but afterwards, when you start and think, and what did I have to learn from this, you understand that you have co-creative power alongside divinity, and you have a saying in it. And when you start and embrace this co-creative energy of yours, you become, it's like you gain your power to be at the wheel. Even if you don't know all what will happen, you know you have a saying in it, with your added creative energy to that. And this is how you start and take charge in your own life of your own destiny. And you knew that you have to leave this behind and start moving towards something else in order for you to be able to bring into manifestation what you want, because you are able now, with this introspective way of looking, to understand that part of you also brought to manifestation this kind of situation. Maybe you are not so sure about yourself, maybe you and this not being sure of yourself, not trusting yourself, sometimes can attract predators like this in our life because we're hesitant. And this way you know that I have a saying, and because I have a saying, and because I am at the wheel of my own fortune, I will bring into manifestation what I know I can bring. The magician has all the elements, and he has wisdom, and he knows that he can bring everything that he needs into materialization. This is a very powerful manifestation period in your life. So, like a caution, be very careful what you are thinking of, because thoughts are energy. Towards where you are focusing your thoughts, you are focusing your energy, you are energizing those thoughts to come into manifestation. If we think that somebody for sure will betray us, and you also can bring those things into manifestation. If you start and focus only on the positive, on the outcome that you want to see into your life, you'll start and attract that towards your life in order for that thing, that situation to manifest itself into your life. And with the sun here, it's everything is being lit up, everything is being put under a very strong light, so that you see how you can manifest what you want into your life, how to focus towards the positive, how to bring joy back into your life, how to discover yourself, how to discover your strength, because it gives you strength, life force, determination in I'm moving along with my life and I will go towards positive things. It shows you, it allows you to become conscious that even more, to bring into manifestation what you want, you have to focus on the positive, you have to focus on your strength, you have to do what really uplifts you, to surround yourself with people that love you for who you are and not because of what they can get from you, to be much more careful with what energies you are nurturing yourself in order for you to be able to nurture a beautiful life. It can bring joy back into your life because it's a major arcana, because it's the positivest card of them all. It has the ability in annulling the negative way of manifesting of minor arcana cards in the vicinity. It's like it doesn't mean that it didn't happen, but the moment that everything is put into the light and you understand, it's like you are being illuminated, enlightened. You understand what it needed to this episode needed to teach you, and you only take that wisdom and everything else let go. You'll be able to overcome this much quicker, much easier than you thought when you were in this situation. You understand that you need to cut something out of your life. Circumstances, energies, characters, even a not so positive thought process. and you are doing that. She is fearless, she is feisty, but she's feisty because she was in numerous situation, in a circumstance where she needed to take care of herself, and she has it's she's like running in the background. She always has this like a software that is running, and does this good to me or not, is this helping me or not, and she cuts everything that is not for her good. She can also cut into her own flesh when she's convinced that that thing is not good for herself. She's fearless in taking care of herself, in taking care of her dear ones. For me, it's with the sun here. You'll understand, you will be able to make the connections, to make that. She's very logical, very analytical, but very quick. And with the sun here, you'll have certainty that what you know, it's true for you, and what's good for you and what's not. You'll get the energy, the resources, the life force in order for you to stand your ground and cut everything else that doesn't serve you anymore. Circumstances, people like this. To put yourself much more into the light, to learn new things, because the Page of Swords it's like this sword energy, air energy is now being activated within yourself to give you that nudge to open yourself towards new information that can help you in this circumstance, is learning new things. Maybe you want to start and learn something new, and you start with the theoretical part of it, but it also, with the sun here, it's like energizing and putting much more light towards the capacity of communicating. You'll be much more charming. You'll know how to speak, when to speak, if it's good for you to speak, with whom to speak, if or not. You'll be you'll know how to put yourself much more into the light, to benefit your thought process, to be beneficial of you, because I told you, you are an water sign, but this energy now is being lit up within yourself, so that you take care of yourself, so that you can remove everything that doesn't serve you anymore and overcome everything that the Ten of Swords represented. So you had this opportunity and you have to open yourself towards new information, maybe new classes. You take some new classes that can bring theoretical value into everything, so that you can start then and put that theory into manifestation in a way that will lead you towards new opportunities, that abundance. I don't know why I am pushing so away from me the cards in the last period. So to bring everything into manifestation, as you know that you can, it's like you combine the two, you combine the three even, you combine your way of understanding intuitively to connect to your higher guidance, and adding to that information, not practical, theoretical information, maybe new information from new domains, in order to combine them and start and putting them into practice in such a manner so that you can start and bring into manifestation what you want, and it's very positive. So, dear Cancer, let's see. Judgment. You are ready not only for a new chapter, you are ready for a new life. I told you the Ten of Swords feels like a little death, and what comes after the little death? The rebirth. You are ready to have your rebirth, to rise up, to, because you know your worth. So for sure this unpleasant episode really served you, because you know your worth and you know that you are much more deserving than this kind of circumstances in your life, and you are ready for it, and you're ready to open yourself towards a new life that brings into manifestation what you know that you are worthy of. It's, you hear the call and you answering it. It's not only that you're hearing it, but you're answering it. This is Archangel Gabriel. This is the message that you are ready for a new life. What's with the Ten of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here, please? Knight of Cups. It was very emotional, this period of time, the Ten of Cups. This is you. Although it was emotionally, you had that wisdom to take a little step back in order for you to be able to, what's going on? Why am I in this situation? How did I get into this situation? And connecting to your intuition, and it's like communicating through that higher guidance of yours in order for you to be able to understand what's really going on, and understand that you have to listen to your guidance and to listen to your intuition and start and take care much more of your emotional side, even more such after such an episode. But this is even harder, was even harder, because you opened yourself, emotionally speaking, to the characters that were involved in this situation with your whole heart. And this is why it was even unexpected than you thought it could be. Knights are those characters, exactly as the card says, messengers that are bringing messages. Some messages that came to you. Message maybe that you expected with your open heart were not at all pleasant, not at all easy, not at all from the same energy that you opened yourself towards that, and that what made that blow even harder. But you knew how to reassemble yourself, reassemble your strength, and ignite your element even more, so that you let everything go and take only the lesson. King of Cups. And this is why it's very important, because the King of Cups, although he's also part of the cup suit, the emotional part of our life, and you are this energy, he's not so he's not letting himself how should I put it? The Queen is much emotional. feels everything very intensely. It doesn't mean that the king doesn't do that also, but he knows how to regroup again after something that is very intensely. The Queen of Cups takes a little much time to regroup herself, but here is the masculine energy with the knight, with the king. It's that energy in, come on, don't stay too much in this Ten of Swords. We have to move on from that. We have to regroup. We have to find our way out of it, in the sense of looking at it in a deeper way so that it makes sense and move from it. King of Cups, please. Temperance, sign of Sagittarius, and Five of Cups. Five of Cups, it's speaking about loss. It's speaking about having the feeling that like everything is lost. Remorse, regret, sorrow, hurt. It hurt a lot. Even if I told you that the King of Cups, that you felt it, but you know how to come out of it much quicker than a Queen of Cups. You did that, and you learned that you need balance back. It was very highlighted to you in this situation. You knew very quickly that I need to bring balance back in my emotional state of being. Otherwise, I can go with that unlimited. I have to bring balance back. And this is Temperance. This is Archangel Michael. Work with him, because he knows how to bring that inner balance, help you bring that inner balance back between the two elements that are the hardest, passions and emotions. And you being a water sign, you put much more emotion into it, and now you have to lit up this fiery side of you in order to be helped to move toward along from this situation, and to understand that even if it may feel like everything is lost, it's not everything lost. Maybe it's lost with these characters, with this group, but who would want to stay in this environment? So it's important, and you know, because it came the King of Cups out as your energy. You knew that it's very important in this situation to bring inner balance back, so that you can start and bring that emotional balance back towards in your life, so that you can move along from this episode. And with sign of Sagittarius, maybe somebody from a fire sign, maybe somebody from Sagittarius, had to do with this feeling of feeling lost, feeling that everything is lost. But it also can be somebody that is helping you see that everything is happening in divine timing. And if this happened, it was a reason, and we have to look much deeper to find that reason and go towards what's next. Everything is in divine timing. It was the perfect time to happen, even if we are not understanding always this timeline, and even if it's not coinciding the divine timing with our own timing, and because it's not coinciding, we are not understanding it. It can be somebody that can make you understand, help you understand that don't worry, this is happened. It doesn't have to be the end. You just have to focus on what it's still there and start with that. Eight of Cups, leaving everything behind and listening to your intuition, following your path in order for you to understand that you have a saying in it. And when we have a saying, we have to take charge. Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here, please? King of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Six of Cups speaks to us about soulmate energy. Maybe you leave something behind that had to do with somebody of Earth. Earth signs can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody that was very successful, somebody that was very able to bring into manifestation everything that he wanted, somebody who worked a lot but they knew how to bring everything into manifestation. Maybe it's somebody that put a lot of importance over material things. It may be somebody that you felt like being your soulmate. Maybe you leave that behind. But also it can be that moment where you can make that jump. It's like this is somebody in labor. Something new is being birthed. You can make the jump from this very dark part of the image into something that is much more light, where you can start and be the success, embody this energy of success, of being the leader into your own life in order to bring everything into manifestation like you want. The earth energy are those people that know very well how to put that, take an idea, take a project and make it happen, bring it into manifestation. They have that practicality, that pragmatism that the Ace of Pentacles is speaking. It was like you needed to leave something behind in order to start and learn that you are also capable of doing that. Also, Six of Cups, being that a soulmate energy. Soulmates are not always only lovers. They are souls with whom we really know each other for a very long time, and the important episodes, important lessons in our life, important experiences in our life, we put in charge in the hands of souls that we really trust, and they will do everything that is in their power in honor that promise that they made, because we want to experience in our life certain things, and we go to them and ask them to help us to experience that. And sometimes soulmates can be people that are there our whole life, supporting us, encouraging us, being like somebody that we are leaning on when we are in trouble and we are feeling as weak. Or they can be family members, they can be parents, they can be children, they can be siblings, they can be lifelong friends that we feel like being part of our family. But also they can be people that are challenging us the most, challenging us because they know that we can overcome those challenges. Maybe this character was one of either of what I told you, how the soulmate can manifest itself in our life. Wheel of Fortune, please. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Wands. And Four of Wands, it's speaking, and it came out in reverse. It's speaking about new opportunities, new association, new partnerships, new hope, new jobs, or engagement, marriage, something that, whatever it is for you, has a solid foundation. And I'm happy that I'm remembering that this card came in this manner out. So you are starting and shifting that perspective over destiny. From I have no way out, I have no opportunities, I have not new offers, I cannot achieve something that is stable, and you are moving this perspective. You are understanding that it is in your power to change this, to make this solid, to make this a new beginning. This is what you needed to change. In order for you to be able to have solid things, you have to be able to bring that. You cannot be able bring solid things into your life as long as you don't have them within yourself. And you had them, but the perspective was not quite right, and you are moving along from that. So I leave this upwards. It was that process. This is why you attracted situation like this. This is why you felt like everything is lost. But the moment that you start and bring balance back, and bring inner balance back, and understand that you have that capacity, you can also understand that you can have new opportunities, new possibilities, new association, new partnership that can lead towards solid things, having that solid foundation. That learning point, that opening towards new information, so that you can start and manifest from those accumulation of information, and focus on the positive and start and bring that into manifestation. Okay, over Page of Swords. So the moon sign of Pisces. The moon can speak to us about things that are being hidden, because the light of the moon is much more subtle than the light of the sun. And when we are looking at an object, for example, in the moonlight, we can perceive it in another way, as if when we are looking at the same object in the sunlight. So it can be something illusionary. I always tell you, and this is even more comes out by the moon and its sign, that this is sign of Pisces because of Neptune, the governor of Pisces. Every sign, every planet that rules a sign has a high frequency modus of expressing themselves and a low frequency. From low frequency is secrets, things that are being hidden, things that we are hide from ourselves, scarcity, anxieties. And in the high frequency is spirituality, is being able receiving information from higher realms, being able to reach that higher guidance so that we can see it from a higher perspective. We can understand and make the difference in what's real and what's an illusion. You had to learn something in order to change that. Maybe you were taught that you have no power, you have no saying, and you took that as a child, for example, page, as being true, and you went with it. And now you are able, through this experience, through connecting to that higher guidance that you know to do very well, to understand what you need to cut out from your life, patterns of thinking, patterns of doing, everything that it doesn't serve you anymore, so that you can start and bring what you want into manifestation into your life. But it was a learning process, mainly in what you are able to do, who you are, where your strength is. You can combine Pisces, also a water sign as you, the intuitive side of you, but also putting other kind of information, processes, ways of doing things, so that you can start and go towards what you want to go. Moon and sun. We can speak here about divine feminine, divine masculine. It's here in order to bring that perfect balance into yourself. I spoke about it by temperance, about the two elements, the water and the fire. Sun being the fire, water being the moon, because of the emotions. Magician. No, okay. Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here, please? Page of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is speaking to us about hardship, about you feeling like I've had enough, I'm sick and tired, I'm tired, I don't want it anymore, but something deep down in you is telling you continue on. Go on, keep on going, because you have just one little want more in order for you to start the integration of that wisdom behind the experience and start the releasing process. And you will be fascinated of what you can do. You will be, it's like you will watch yourself in such a manner, you will surprise also yourself that you understand that you are the only one that was able to align the stars, to bring them out from something that is darkened into the light. It's like you are inspiring yourself with what you are doing. You understand it, why you went through this, but also you can become an inspiration from others. Just keep on going, because Page of Pentacles speaks about important life lessons that are being learned, integrated, and because of that you are being upgraded. You are jumping to another level, a level where you find out that you need to learn even more, but it will bring you, this is the theoretical part and this is the practical part of this new learning. Continue on in order for you to start and bring everything out, so that you inspire yourself, others, and start the releasing process of the burdens. But also you had to learn how to cut everything out of your life, so that you start that releasing process, to not keep them always with you. The Nine of Wands, it's in a practical way, learning how to remove yourself from situation that you may feel as being burdening. Not in the sense that you start something and not doing it till the end, finishing it, but in the way of I detach myself from the hardship in order to do my mission, to do what I have to do, to integrate everything. And after I'm doing it, after I'm finishing it, and you're being guided, very guided, how to do it, practical, pragmatical, I can let go of it. You need it in a way to learn how to let go of things so that you don't carry that emotional burdening, and not only that, with you the whole time. By doing that, you learn how to bring value into your life. You know how to start and do things so that you see results, palpable, tangible results of this process of learning in doing things. Why is the Magician here, please? Capacity of bringing into manifestation. Be careful where you are focusing your attention, your thoughts, because you are energizing that. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, it's speaking about mental blockage. It's speaking about that way of thinking that I cannot, I have not, whatever I'm doing, I'm going round in circles, I cannot change the outcome. This is what helped you, with quotes, bring into manifestation such an episode. When we are in situation in which whatever we are doing, we're going round in circles, we have to stop and understand that it's a low frequency. And the main thing that we need to do in those moments is to raise our frequency. Every problem has a solution, but we cannot stay in an energy that created a problem and hope that something positive will come out, the right solution. We cannot find the solution in the energy that created the problem. We have to start and raise our vibration in order to come to see the right solution. The solution is from a higher frequency. It's like rise up, rise above of all in order to start and bring into manifestation the right solutions. Spend time with optimistic people, with people that are uplifting you, supporting you, not put you down. Be in nature, surround yourself with children, with pets. They are from higher frequency. Do what you are enjoying, do what's uplifting for you. So after you are spending time in high frequency by doing things of high frequency for you, you will be able to see at the problem, look at the problem from another perspective, higher perspective, so that you can find the real solution for it. I think that through this whole process, you learned a lot how you contributed to this outcome. And I'm not saying it that you really realize how you had a part in it. And with that realization, you also understand that I can do it the opposite. And you start and doing it. And you start and listen much more to your intuition. And you start and cultivate balance within yourself, coming back to that emotional balance so that you can start and bring balance, situations, circumstances, relationships into your life. Start and trust yourself much more. so that you can bring those things that will create that solid foundation for your life, into your life. This is a turning point where you understand everything, and not only that, you start and go towards what you always wanted to manifest in your life. It's like you are cutting your own tactics that limited yourself, and you are breaking free from them. The Sun. Because you learned how to cut them out. Having here a master in doing that. Not the right way, but you got to that wisdom behind the experience. Four of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles, it's speaking about security, stability, and because we all have this need of being secure, being stable, we may remain in situations, circumstances, relationships that are not going the way that they used to, or not going the way that they should, but because they give us a sense of stability, security, we continue and stay in them. And this is the moment when you know that you need to let go of everything that is not for your higher good, because you understand that in keeping us firmly, or this is a very fixed energy like Taurus, earth fixed energy, clinging to something. And by letting go, you know that if it's meant to be yours, by letting it go, the universe will find another way to bring what's yours back into your life. But if it's not meant to be yours, by letting it go, you are simply opening yourself towards what's really meant to come into your life. And with the Sun here, you are letting go of everything and opening like a flower. You are opening yourself towards high frequency, towards inspiration, towards happiness, towards joy, towards new opportunities that are much more aligned with you, with your purpose, with the way of doing things. Through this, you learned how to let go of everything that was opposing bringing happiness, joy into your life, and not in a palpable way. We're speaking here about earth in a tangible way. So, dear Cancer, let's see what's the best advice for you. Who is the archangel with whom you might need to work in order to bring this joy and happiness back into your life? Two of them, gifts from God and clear cognizance. Archangel Uriel and Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Uriel with clear cognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you, as they are answered prayers. Everything that is not positive, it's not a divine message. Archangel Sandalphon with gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. But to be open to receive, you have to let go of everything that is keeping that space to be in a receiving mode. So there you go, Cancer. Gifts are coming in. You just needed to clean up everything. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.